qui a Park Lane il 20 di ottobre, c'è davvero un sacco di gente e noi stiamo cercando di raccogliere dei messaggi per gli italiani, per la gente in Europa, per dare un supporto alla loro campagna per cambiare il Brexit deal. Vediamo come va oggi.
We come from Bournemouth in Dorset, and we would like to say hello to our friends in the rest of the European Union. We are very sad about what is happening in our country. I've studied many European languages, and I would like to say vorremmo restare con voi in Europa.
Europa?
Wir möchten bei Ihnen in Europa bleiben. Nous voulons avec vous en Europe rester.
I'd just like to say to everybody in Italy that we're all in this together. We're all Europeans, and a lot of people in this country, over 50% of the people now, wish to remain Europeans. So we're doing this for the EU and for Britain. I'm a patriot as well. I believe in my country, and I believe we have made one of the worst decisions in my lifetime. Thank you.
Until the Brexit vote, I had no idea how good the EU was and what it did for our country, how much funding it gave us, and how it makes trade easier because you can sell as easily to Milan as you can to Manchester, and we're losing that.
Okay.
The freedom of movement that we have now, the freedom of trade that we have now is precious, and we need to protect that. That is going to be taken away from us if we Brexit.
Okay, thank you. And you? Just to say something? What's about the teenagers that didn't have a say about their future?
Absolutely. 2.5 years ago, there was a very slim majority in favour of leaving, and it was only an advisory referendum anyway, not a compulsory one. But since then, many of the older people have passed away, and many of the younger people have come of age, and there's every sign that they will vote to remain. So if the government cared to measure again by having a people's vote, they would see that there's now a majority in favour of remaining.
Okay, and do you think that you can give me together a message to Italian and EU people in the way they can support your commitment in the change of the Brexit deal? How can they? What can they do?
Look out for
strong.
I don't know. Sustain and reform from within, something like that.
Absolutely,
yeah.
absolutely. Yeah. I know not everything's great about the EU, but there's so much that is right about the EU. The only way we can help it change is from within.
Okay.
We're determined to stop this ridiculous Brexit. It's wrong in every single way. We've been a part of Europe for 45 years, and it's impossible for us to leave now because all our old deals that we had 45 years ago have expired. We'll have absolutely nothing. So it's important that we stay with the EU, and together the 28 countries can move forward and trade with the whole world and be friends again.
Okay, you go.
So, message for our friends in Europe: thank you for your support and interest and help. We need all the help we can get in Britain to help us to stay within the EU, or at least close to the EU, so we can work together. We're brothers.
And can you give an impression about, for example, your children? The fact that teenagers didn't have a say about the Brexit deal.
Yeah, sure. So one of my main concerns is not just for our generation, but for my children as well, who are growing up to become citizens, but they won't be part of the EU, and they didn't have a choice. They weren't given that option. You had to be over 18, and a lot of young people didn't vote, which was a tragedy actually. So we want people perhaps from 16 to the age of 16 to be able to vote for their future, because it'll affect them more than it does me at my age now.
Yeah, sure. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Nice to
meet you. Go.
This Brexit thing is an absolute catastrophe. About half of us don't want it, and it's going to be very bad for our country. We've been in the common market since the early 70s, in the EU since the foundation, and it's just too complicated to get out. Not that we want it, us here, and we'd rather remain. Remember that when they say that the UK voted, half of us don't quite agree with that. Forza Europa.
Okay. Do you want to leave a message to EU people in the way they can support you in your commitment to change the Brexit deal?
Well, there is an EU citizenship initiative which needs people to sign it in all countries of the EU. It's on the European Commission's official page. I will give the link. And they need to sign this petition so that they will consider allowing people here to apply for direct European citizenship to conserve the European citizenship we have already got since 1992.
Okay, your name?
Tony Hammond.
Thank you.
So this is the UK London. We really need your support. We want to stay. We must stay in Europe. We are lost without you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, we're here to demonstrate against Brexit, and we want everyone to stand with us against Brexit because it dismantles peace in Europe. This is from my daughter, Sophia. She's 8 years old, and she put Brexit breaks hearts.
Okay.
She's half German, half British.
Yeah.
It's very personal for her. And I've also got this sign because Brexit is brought to us mostly by men, and women are going to end up having to fix the loss in prosperity. So
and you? We'd like the Italians to stand by us. The majority of people in England do not want Brexit now. I'm a doctor. It will damage the NHS. It will not bring us any better equality. We are not able to concentrate on things like the environment while we do this. I do this for my daughter and her friends. They have not had a chance to vote. Their future depends on this. Please support us.
So I'm really sorry that the majority of people voted to leave Europe, but there are a hell of a lot of us who really want to stay in Europe because we're stronger together. We want to do it together. We're here because there are hundreds of thousands of people who think like we do, but we want to stay with you, so stay strong, Italy. We need to be in Europe together.
Brexit is anti-historical, isn't it?
Brexit will wreck it. It needs to go. Brexit is wrong. We hate Brexit. What do we hate? Brexit!
Jim?
It's Jim, yes. So the question is, why am I marching? Yeah? Okay. My father fought through the Second World War. He fought up through Italy, and he would return in his grave now if he knew that we were turning our back on the Europe. He fought for peace. We've had peace for so many years, and now we're backing away and dividing. And that cannot be right.
We cannot and we shouldn't forget that resistance against the Nazi fascism came from here.
We should never forget. Yeah. Absolutely right. And the openness and the ability to travel through Europe quite freely, I've always loved. And if that gets stopped, because obviously it's people who believe it's wrong, I will be really angry. And it's enough to make people actually want to leave the country. So I'm here because it's wrong. It's wrong on so many levels. We cannot turn our back on what the European Union is all about and what it stands for. We're a tiny island and we need our friends. And I'm not entirely sure the USA is a huge friend at the moment, so let's stick with who we know and what we do. It's as easy as that.
Okay, thank you, Jim.
Okay.
Help us stay together. He doesn't want to can't be.
Young people too. Young people.
He can't for a reason or other.
Okay.
Help us stay together. Tell us to stay.
Okay. Thank you. You want
stay
united a
together.
political Europe.
A political Europe and all staying together and helping one another. United.
Your name?
Abby.
Thank you, Abby. Okay. Okay.
As young people in the UK, we didn't vote for this, and we need young people across Europe to support our movement. So that's you, young Italians, to support our movement, so that we can actually stop this madness.
Okay. Okay.
Is that alright?
Your hand. Yeah. Your hand.
Oh.
Quindi, italiani, vi prego, non fare lo stesso errore di noi. Vieni con noi di smettere questo grande errore, queste decisioni, questo casino. Quindi non fare lo stesso.
And I would say, don't make the same mistake that we have. Don't be tempted to leave the European Union.
Your name?
Robert.
Your name?
Fiona.
Thank you very much.
Prego.
Bye.
And the final say, hey, hey, Theresa May, we demand the final say.
Okay. Your name?
My name's Noah.
Yeah.
I'm here today because I'm heartbroken that we are leaving the EU. We want support from Europe to help us to stop this Brexit from happening, because it's going to completely destroy the lives of young people all over Britain. And it's just going to close so many doors for us. And I love the EU, and a lot of people who voted leave did it because they were selfish and thoughtless, and I'm upset about it. So any support that you can give us, help us fight back against Theresa.
Okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
So what do we want? People's vote! So much in, I wanna be in the EU. Oh, when the states go marching in. Oh, when the states go marching in. Oh, when the states go marching in. I wanna be in the EU.
Your name? Yeah. What's your name?
Luna.
Luna. What's your message for Italian people? In your Italian
People shouldn't support Brexit. We
Yeah.
should remain in the EU. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Luna and
Flora.
Flora. Thank you.
In the EU, when the